jawstrings tied. I can't pull my pants. Oh, there it goes. Look at him stare. He loves it. Okay, he's gonna leave. Damn it, I should have known. He's too diehard to the memes. I've neglected Miley a lot lately on the channel, and I'm sorry for that, but I have good reason. Because we're on, this is a coincidence, because of our tour, this car literally goes onto a trailer and it gets off and goes on and gets off and it just travels, and I don't want to ruin the car because when we bring it to shows, I want you guys to see it, and it's... You want the lift? Yeah! Come on, baby. I don't want to ruin it, so I haven't really been driving it too much. And I'm over that. It changes today. We're gonna be changing the wheel setup on this car just a little bit. Let me get this out of the way. One second. So right here, we have some new meats. As always, Toyos, my favorite R888s. I've actually had these sitting, and you guys have seen this in the background in the last couple of videos. And these are actually for the BRZ. We're gonna be doing some interesting changes this time around. I think a lot of you will like it, actually. So currently, we're on Nitto NT01s. We're running a 265/40/18. We have a pretty good lip on this, but we're gonna be changing to the R888R. Same 265, but rather than a 40, they offer a 35. So you can already kind of tell that we're actually gonna get a smaller sidewall. Now, what is that gonna allow us to do? It's gonna allow us to sit just a little bit lower, because believe it or not, when I air out, so when I do air out, the number one thing that's stopping this car from sitting lower isn't because my wheel specs aren't good. It's because I'm running such a gnarly tire in the front. I personally, with this car, love the big meat setup. You guys always hear me say the meats. I love the meats on this car. In my opinion, this car is like a track stance car. The Pandem kits are very like track styled. And although this isn't a track car, I wanted to follow the big meaty tire setup with that. So that's why I did that. But today we're actually gonna be changing to a little bit smaller of a size. This is gonna get rid of this look a little bit and might allow us to tuck just a little bit more and still have that meaty fitment that I like, but we might get a little bit of tuck. So I'm excited to change to that. And we're also gonna be changing the rear up a little bit. Now this is a little bit counterintuitive, but again, I'm just playing with tire sizes. So with that being said, I might change it again, I might not, I'm not too sure. But currently, for the BRZ, we're running the same NT01, but we are running a 305/35/18. That's massive. And we're gonna be changing to a 295/30/18. So it's smaller in width by like maybe half an inch. So normally we're always pushing to go wider, but we're actually gonna take away just a little bit. And in doing that, we're gonna allow us to go just a little bit thinner of a sidewall. So again, that's gonna give us more tuck. So you can see here, the only thing stopping us on this is, again, we're literally sitting on the tire. I just wanna change it up. I wanna change it up. And beyond that, the BRZ needs a little bit of love in the sense that because it's a trailer queen now, it kinda just gets some damage on the kit, and not all the panels and stuff are as tight as I want them to be. I think the other side is all screwed up. So I'm gonna take all this stuff off today, tighten everything back up, and just give it some love and get a new look. Just some good meat. Come on, bro. I got it. Am I? Oh. Huge moves. Huge. Second gunshot. Got there, Alicia? Oh!
Yay!
Just some pop sockets. Dude, I miss pop sockets.
I know, they're so helpful. Okay.
Bring back pop sockets 2020. They were huge, and then they became extinct, but now they're back, coming June 21st. With all those off, we need to get the truck, we need to load up all of our wheels, all of our tires, and we need to drop off all those drift spares. So, big secret for anybody out there who's trying to not destroy their wheels when you're like transporting them. I guess this is only like the back of the truck. But buy like an old used like packing blanket. It's like a super thick, heavy blanket. But I always use this and put it down just like in the bed liner and lay the wheels on top so they don't scratch on the surface. But it does a really, really good job if you're ever like trying not to like scratch parts or anything. We have a lot of them laying around the shop, and we've just been growing our collection over the last like couple years, as they come in handy big time. There you go. Nice and protected. The real question is, can we fit the other tires in here? Perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
I'll give you a call when they're ready, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so what I want to fix today, the main thing that I really just want to like mess around with, is this side skirt is really loose, and as you can see here, what we did is when we did this, we put like support nut and bolt like in between both of this, so this is supposed to be like a married piece. So I just want to like take all this off today and fix that really until we get our wheels done. So to do that, super easy. Huge shout out to Downstar. We'll start undoing some of our Downstar hardware and get after it. Something that we did on this car that really helps in doing a wide body kit, and when you're getting rid of like the original fender liners and stuff, is you get like this plastic material that pretty much like just creates little like self guards. Like I need to retuck this into this one so it's not showing, but Calvin is doing this on his car right now, and he will go show you guys why you should do this if you have wide bodied your car.
For those who don't think that fender liners are important, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. I'll show you Exhibit A. You see right here? Look how, besides how dirty it is, don't pay attention to that. But look how cheese grated my door is. Look at all those chickens. This mod is very important with the wide body kit so you don't mess up your door. My door is rusting and is bent outwards. The steps to do this are basically with any fabrication with metal or whatever it means. You hold it up to the car, you cut off a little bit, you do it again, you cut off a little bit, you do it again, you cut off a little bit, and you come out with a good template. And once you have your template, you come over here to your blanks, you hold it up to the blank, you trace it out, make it prettier. The way I'm gonna mount it to the car is probably rib nuts and Downstar hardware. As you can see through the hole in the fender, the light coming through it tells you where the rocks are coming through. And this is about probably 10% of all the rocks. As you saw earlier, it pools at the bottom of my side skirt. That is an issue. And for some reason, it doesn't happen as much on the passenger side. It's really odd.
So now, that's how it's supposed to be. Well, that's a fat lip. Look at that. You're a stancy boy. What do you think about that? It's a pretty big lip. Yeah. It's a little bit more aggressive than the previous style. Shout out to SD Wheel and Tire. They're always letting us do like tire disposal here because we have so many from drift spares. Thank you.
Anytime.
So looking at this compared to our last size, these are definitely smaller profile on height, which means we're gonna actually be able to sit and tuck just a little bit more. And the rears have a really, really cool poke. Way more aggressive than I've ever done before. Really hangs out. But I like it though, looks good. Again, these are wrapped in the Toyo R888Rs. As you guys know, my absolute most favorite tire that they offer. Dude, I can already tell that there's less height on this rear tire. Like it looks significantly smaller, but I know it looks like very, very well. But like, we might tuck a lot. Could be wrong, but I think we're gonna tuck a lot. A lot for my standards, that is. All right, so the first thing we'll do is we'll just go to our ride height and see how that looks. So this was our last ride height. We don't have to like reset the, that's pretty good for the rear. But now let's see what it's like when we air out. I imagine it will be able to tuck just a little bit more. Here we go. So that's definitely more in the rear. Like 100%, I haven't seen it. Yeah, we're not even, yeah, so we're not even buttered up anymore. Well, we are, but it's just higher up. But normally I wouldn't even be able to get like a fingernail underneath that lip. So that's definitely lower there. And then the front, maybe a little bit. Like that's pretty much how the rear was before. Like you couldn't even get a piece of paper through there. Like you could tell like it's really pulling on the fenders a lot. But the rear, much different. Dude, from the back it looks so good with the lips just protruding out. Like you just see like the polished lips on the back of it. See how like predominant the lips are? Whoa, check this side out. Look at this side. I like that a lot.
Does it smell like gasoline? I didn't do it. I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm not gonna tell you to go follow me on Twitch this time. Why would I do it all the time? Like, I don't have to do it every time, right, Tej? Anyways, I'm glad that I was able to do my car stuff, because you know how it is. Satsuki takes years to finish, and I'm glad TJ's kit is back on and he's not as upset as he was this morning.
That was triggered, dude.
Triggered.
I was triggered big
When
time.
TJ gets triggered,
It ain't a good time. It's such a bad meme when he does that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys
in the next
one.
video.
Peace out. And follow Calvin on Twitch.